Well, coronavirus or COVID-19 is now officially a pandemic, and it's changing a lot in America already. Hey everybody, I'm Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 AM KFYO. Yes, coronavirus is a pandemic. It's official now. In the United States, they are expecting a lot more cases. According to Axios, one congressional doctor expecting anywhere from 75 to 150 million U.S. coronavirus cases. Now, is this overhyping it? Maybe. But we really don't know. We continue to see the virus spread. We continue to see more and more steps being taken to social distance people. And one of the biggest examples of that came from the NCAA today. Now, I read a story from USA Today on the show today, an opinion piece calling for the NCAA to basically cancel March Madness. Well, they're not going to do that, but they are saying no fans in the stands. That's right. The NCAA are saying that the tournament will be played, the entire tournament, by the way, will be played in front of essential personnel and limited family members only. The NCAA president, Mark Emmert, announced that the NCAA tournament, both the men and women's tournaments, will be played with essential personnel in the arenas. Adam Kilgore, national sports reporter with the Washington Post, retweeted out on Wednesday. The move comes as a number of people infected in the U.S. rose sharply Wednesday, eclipsing the 1,100 cases nationwide. Now, listen, folks, we're going to see a lot more cases because a lot more people will be tested over the next days and weeks. We're going to see that. There are most likely a lot of people who have had coronavirus who haven't been tested because the symptoms have been mild, maybe barely any symptoms at all, or they went into the doctor for something else and they weren't told that they had coronavirus. President Trump is expected to address the nation tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, here 8 p.m. Central Time. It'll be a very important speech for President Trump as he tries to calm people down. He's tried this before. He's tried to calm people down. He hasn't done a national address. He's done press conferences, but people need to calm down. Wash your hands. If you're that concerned, do the social distancing. Stay away from people if that's what you want to do. But this is not the end of the United States. Continue to live your life as normal as possible. Continue to go out to eat. Continue to go out and do things. There are so many people acting like this is the end of the world. This is a respiratory illness. The fact of the matter is, most people who get coronavirus have lived. Most people have gotten over it. Most people have had very mild symptoms when dealing with coronavirus. Everybody just needs to calm down. Now, if you're somebody who has a compromised immune system, if you are somebody who has an underlying health condition, if you are somebody over the age of 60, if you are someone who has family in a nursing home or in a hospital, you guys should be very concerned about that. Absolutely. I've got people in my family who are in the hospital or maybe in a rehab facility and they're older. Be concerned about them. Pray for them. Pray for our nation. Wash your hands. Do the right thing. If you don't think you feel well, if you're starting to come down with something, stay home. Now I know for some who are hourly workers, maybe this is going to be a little bit of a tough thing, but stay home. Be smart about this. Calm down about this. I think it's a bad idea for the NCAA to cancel or to not allow fans into the tournament. I think it's going to be a pretty sad tournament. I've called it March Sadness on Twitter. It's going to be kind of a depressing tournament. Not that people tune in to see the fans in the stands, but let's be honest, fans add a lot to a game. Fans add momentum. Fans add, entertainment value. Fans actually add a lot to a game. And taking the fans away, it's like you're tuning in and just kind of watching an exhibition game or something. And we're not. This is a championship tournament, and it's going to be played without fans. It's going to be kind of sad to see this played out. I wish that, maybe they would have said, okay, the first round, no fans, but after that, we'll see where we are. I think this is a bad idea, but it's probably not going to be the last. Would not be surprised if Major League Baseball decides to play opening week. Can you imagine opening day with no fans in Major League Baseball? But I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. Now, again, later in the month is when Major League Baseball takes the field. And, I mean, it's hard to imagine opening day without any fans, but it's very possible that could happen. Some other games could be played in front of, and I know, in the grand scheme of things, it's sports, who cares? But it takes our mind off of the crap that we're dealing with, and we're not able to do that, and I think that's going to weigh on a lot of people's minds. Anyway, be safe out there, calm down, we'll get through this together as a nation. President Trump speaks tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Follow me on Twitter at ChadHD Radio, and be sure to tune in to the Chad HD Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 AM KFYO.